We're now joined by Mr. Anand Chakravarthy, Chief Growth Officer, Omnicom Media Group. Thank you so much for speaking with us, sir.
Thank you for having me.
My first question to you is, what according to you are the next top trends in digital marketing in India?
There's so many happening, but let me go with one. I think reachability of audiences is going to become a challenge, and the reason is that with data protection laws and more data privacy being focused on, it will be difficult to actually reach audiences in this country soon, right? And I think that's going to be one challenge. I think the second is obviously retail media, and we're seeing a huge amount of focus and interest in retail media as more and more Indians shop online, a lot of and do a lot of transactions online. The opportunity to target consumers in different ecosystems where you have more richer data, digital signals to target them are available. I would put my bet on the third one is, and this is a personal favorite, I hope it happens in India soon, is actually social commerce, right? I think it's really big in the region. In Southeast Asia, it's exploding in markets like Malaysia, Indonesia, Thailand, etc. But I think India, it will happen because the creator economy is booming, and you're seeing that micro and nano influencers are starting to have more and more influence, and their ability to not only influence perception, but actually influence purchase, to my mind, is the next big thing to explode. It's huge in China, and I think India, we are on the anvil of that explosion.
Thank you so much for that, sir. My next question is, what according to you or how is digital marketing influencing customer engagement?
Yeah, I think, look, in a market like India, a lot of focus has been on acquisition, right? And you've seen young digital first brands acquiring millions and millions of customers. But the reality, and you see the theme also in the morning in one of the panels, was all about the fact that the real challenge for business is about driving loyalty, right? You can acquire a customer, you can potentially acquire a customer at different costs, maybe even cheaply, but finally retaining them on your platform is hugely critical. I think so. Once you get a customer on your platform, is actually when the tough job starts, because customers have the choice of multiple platforms in every category they are in. And I think digital marketing plays a critical role because you know who that customer is. So you have first party data. Now, how you leverage first party data to engage that customer, not just with offers, but with, let's say, content related to the brand, talking to that customer on different occasions in their own life, knowing what their personal journey is and creating a more bespoke experience for them, right? For example, there are OTT brands where if I log into the OTT brand and you log in, what we see as our first page will be completely different based on our consumption. And I think that's where the focus, and that's what digital marketing can do, is not just using paid media, but also using your assets smartly to keep your consumers engaged and loyal to your brand.
And lastly, sir, how does a platform like brand equity integrate itself into the growth stories of organizations?
Well, I think one is you have to start writing about all the organizations in this country, especially the early stage companies who are doing a fantastic job of building profitable businesses. And I think that's really, really important. I think what's happened is in the first phase of growth of the startup ecosystem, we've seen a lot of companies scale up very, very quickly. But very soon, we've also seen many of them going through turbulent times. And I think the future of India, and look at this, the growth projections of 6.57% will only come if we create more and more profitable organizations. So I think credible organizations and platforms like yours has to focus on making heroes of those startups, because there are many of them who are building solid businesses based on strong fundamentals, who are not looking to become overnight successes, because the reality is there's nothing called an overnight success in business. It takes time, effort, and it takes a lot of quality business acumen to build a business today. So do that, make more heroes out of the real heroes. I think that's what I would ask for.
Thank you, sir. Thank you so
Sure.
much. That's all for now. Stay tuned as we get you more from day two of DT Plus Fest 2023.